This is the Synthetic Signal Report for Wednesday, May 13th, 2026, in the morning. Today, we analyze the disclosure of 6 critical vulnerabilities in the dnsmasq network service, the release of the Needle model for edge-based tool calling, and the resignation of FDA Commissioner Marty Makary. We also examine the physical power paradox facing gigascale data centers, the breakthrough in brain-controlled hearing technology, and the controversy surrounding a massive data center project in Utah. The CERT Coordination Center has released 6 critical vulnerabilities affecting dnsmasq. This software is a fundamental component for DNS forwarding and DHCP services on millions of Linux-based systems, routers, and internal network appliances. The vulnerabilities allow for remote code execution and memory corruption, posing a high risk to infrastructure that relies on default, unpatched network configurations. System administrators are advised to move to the latest patched version immediately. Given the ubiquity of dnsmasq in embedded firmware, many devices may remain vulnerable for an extended period, creating a persistent landscape of exploitable hardware. A new project called Needle has been open-sourced, marking a shift toward agentic reasoning on low-power hardware. Distilled from the tool calling capabilities of Google Gemini, Needle is a 26 million parameter model optimized for consumer devices. It achieves speeds of 6,000 tokens per second for prefill and 1,200 tokens per second for decoding. This matters because it removes the reliance on high-latency cloud APIs for simple agentic tasks. By enabling function calling directly on a smartphone or local edge node, Needle allows developers to build autonomous workflows that operate within a user's local privacy boundary, minimizing the need to transmit sensitive task parameters to a central server. Marty Makary has resigned as the Commissioner of the Food and Drug Administration. His tenure was marked by significant turmoil and rapid shifts in regulatory posture regarding AI-driven clinical trials and drug approval workflows. The agency's top food official, Diamantis, is stepping in to lead the transition. This change at the top is expected to impact how the FDA oversees the integration of generative AI into diagnostic pipelines and drug development, particularly as the agency faces pressure to speed up the validation of models designed for precision medicine. As AI training loads reach gigascale levels, the industry has hit a physical wall. This is not a thermal limit, but a power chain resilience failure. Modern GPU clusters require such rapid, high-frequency power draws that the stability of the entire electrical supply chain is compromised. Current data center power systems are struggling to adjust to these massive, instantaneous loads, creating a bottleneck that traditional cooling and grid distribution cannot solve. Engineers are now moving toward decentralized microgrid architectures to shield the broader electrical grid from the volatile consumption patterns of frontier AI clusters. Researchers at Columbia University have demonstrated a real-time brain-controlled hearing system. The technology uses neural signals to identify which speaker a listener is focusing on within a crowded room. The system automatically amplifies that specific voice while suppressing background noise. This breakthrough addresses the cocktail party effect, which has long been the primary failure point for standard hearing aids. By integrating direct neural intent with audio processing, the system functions as a seamless interface between human focus and machine amplification. An under-the-radar development is emerging in Utah, where approval for a data center twice the size of Manhattan has ignited a public outcry. The facility is projected to consume more electricity than the entire state currently uses and will place massive strain on water supplies in an already drought-prone environment. This serves as a critical signal. The physical footprint of AI infrastructure is rapidly outpacing the local carrying capacity of regional power and water grids. This friction between digital scale and physical resources will likely become a primary political and environmental battleground in the next 24 months. Community chatter highlights several pressing developments in security and tool building. First, the industry is closely monitoring the use of Palantir tools by ICE, which reportedly links 20 million people in a database accessible via mobile devices, fueling debates on privacy and data sovereignty. Second, the DeepSeek V4 Pro app is gaining traction among developers. With a 1.6 trillion parameter mixture of experts architecture and a 1 million token context window, it is becoming a preferred local tool for repo-level reasoning and complex bug fixing. Finally, the community is reacting to the ongoing vulnerability management reports from the CVE program, emphasizing the widening gap between vulnerability discovery and patch deployment. The sentiment is clear. As AI tools automate both the discovery of flaws and the creation of exploits, the speed of defense must increase to match the speed of the machine.